Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at August 8 through August 14. And this is a really interesting week. Most of the action is concentrated and focused on the weekend. On Saturday, August 14, Saturn finally changes direction and finally gets his act together and moves direct after being out of phase for 5 long months in Sagittarius. Now, of course, Sagittarius is a fire sign and very much a sign that likes to get up and get at 'em and not necessarily thinking things through. You are a much more orderly sign. And Saturn is the planet of life lessons, focus, and discipline. It rules Capricorn, your fellow earth sign. And while it's been in Sagittarius, it's been in your fourth house of home, family, and domestic issues. So this is definitely a time for those of you who have been thinking about putting your home on the market or renting it or getting a timeshare or changing the situation at home. Maybe you've had people staying with you, roommates, etc., and you've been thinking about getting the place back for yourself, or vice versa, renting a room out and making some extra money, or doing Airbnb, VRBO. So many people are doing that now. All things that you should consider and put into play while Jupiter is still in your sign, which is for less than a month. You've got like 3 weeks left of Jupiter, the planet of good luck and fortune, in your sign before it leaves you and won't be back for another 12 years. So it's really important you take advantage of it now. The only drawback to success this week is Venus in your sign. Venus in your sign doesn't sit well. She's not that happy. And, Venus in Virgo can be a rather critical planetary placement, and it's weakened in your sign. Venus gets a square from the recently awakened Saturn on Saturday, and on Sunday, August 14, it goes up against a strong Neptune in a once-a-year opposition. Shackled by Saturn and disillusioned by Neptune, this Venus configuration breeds confusion and misunderstandings that can send your self-esteem into a bit of a free fall. If you're having trouble in love or financial affairs, this would be prime time for you to reach out and ask advice. Ask advice from a Capricorn, ask advice from a Scorpio, and if it's a love issue, ask advice from a Pisces. There's 3 really good go-to people. You just need a little gentle push nudge in the right direction, and these signs are the signs to help you get there. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, Virgos, and I'll speak to you again next week.